and welcome back here at the AFP Wellness Center. This is the second season of the Velvet D League for our 17 under division FEU Diliman competing against Impact team. And Daddy Lord here, your anchor for today, together with our analyst Aaron D. Aaron, a school-based team competing against a club-based team. What do you think is the advantage for each of the squad?
Well, of course, that's been the usual trend for us today, club-based teams versus school-based teams. So, of course, the advantage of being a school-based team is magkasama na itong mga ito na matagal. They train together, they live together, they eat together. While this club-based team naman, they come from different places, different schools. So, players from different backgrounds. Pero yun na nga, with this club-based team, I'm sure lalaban sila under Coach Louis San Buenaventura, itong mga impact ballers against the head coached by Mark Isip, itong FEU. So it's going to be a really good treat for us today for the 17 under division.
That is right. In both squad, this is known to have a skillful set of players. Siyempre, itong impact ballers, they are very well trained by Coach San Buenaventura. At ito namang FEU, coming out from their roots, ang dami ding manaproduce na magagaling na players coming from the FEU squad actually. One of them is Jerry Pingoy, who just transferred during his college day. Madaming magagaling na players dito on the FEU squad, especially on the guard position.
Yeah, and just mention players like Terrence Romeo, ganun kadami. Yung palang alam mo na ang lakas ng FEU. Pero right now sa UAAP Juniors, naglalaro dun sila Dwayne Miranda, sila Daa, sila Salangsang. So it's a really strong squad on guards.
Yeah. Ang maganda kung may PTA meeting, parang mas malakas pa yung mga players sa PTA meeting on their dads compared to the other teams.
Yeah, and if their dads played there, yung mga anak din nila naglalaro ngayon.
So number 27 scoring inside for the FEU Diliman. So they're up here 6-3, and look at their crowd or their bench cheering for their teammates. Nakaka-boost din ng moral yan, right, Aaron, as a player, if you hear those kind of chants?
Yeah, and the whole bench of the FEU is involved. You could see the bench cheering right there, clapping for defense. I'm sure nakaka-improve yan ng moral para sa team.
And a ball possession here by the impact ballers. They are now trying to outrun FEU. And one opportunity for Bacarisas.
And good job by Bacarisnas. You can see him on that play, cuffing that ball para hindi maagaw with that body strength, and he gets that end one off that finish.
So bonus free throw will be given out here to Bacaricas. Rebound by Carino.
And Carino's a big boy, but then you'll be really deceived that he's a mobile player.
And look at that, using his length to score inside this number 17 player of FEU Diliman, that's Pasinos.
That's too easy right there for Pasinos. Miscommunication on the part of the impact ballers.
And nagugulat lang din ako sa mga players ng FEU, how big they are. Si Coach Mark Isip played for a center or power forward position during his time in college and even up to the pros. And ngayon, itong 17 under players niya, halos kasi lalaki niya yung mga big man niya.
And that's crazy because these players, you can see there.
And look at that sweeping finish for number 62. That's
Carino right there.
Right. Thank you for helping me out there, Aaron. Ang galing nung scooping. Big man yun, but can dribble the basketball.
Yeah, and like I mentioned a while ago, you'll be deceived because he looks like a big player. You'd expect na mabagal siya, pero very mobile tong si Carino.
Great ball movement for the FEU squad. Almost an end one play. A foul will be whistled in here.
And it's interesting to see itong FEU, di muna sila nagpe-press to start off this game. But regardless, they're still pushing the pace every time they get the ball.
Tama ka, parang every now and then if there's an opportunity for them to run down the court, talagang gagawin nila yung transition offense. And it's a great attitude for a team to have, you know. But it's also tiring.
But then I'm sure it's okay kasi itong FEU condition naman yan. I'm sure they train all the time under Coach Mark Isip and they have a deep bench.
And ikaw ba naman, ang ganda ng venue na pinagpa-practicean mo. They have a very nice gymnasium at the FEU din naman. Ang ganda ng gym nila doon.
Yeah, and it's very reminiscent of the gym sa Lasal, yung Razon Court. So parang ganun yung vibes niya dun sa FEU Diliman.
Yung elevated court, right? That kumpleto. And it's so well ventilated, tsaka ang ganda ng environment dun sa FEU Diliman.
And the history most especially ng FEU, just playing for that school, having that honor to have that jersey, to don that FEU jersey.
Siyempre, look at this now. Impact Ballers, they're taking it as a challenge for them competing against a school-based squad like FEU. Gusto nilang ipakita that they can win against this team. Talagang ibibigay na to lahat na to. And up to now, kita mo naman yung mga bata, they are really eager to score against their opponent. FEU Diliman now, number 83 from downtown. Offline on that shot. Look at Impact Ballers now. They are now running. Number 10 asking for a screen. Pull up for 3. Air mails the shot.
And number 10, Balea, trying to do too much on that play.
It's a great ball handling skills, but sometimes it's unnecessary to do those kind of moves already. It's just a waste of energy, sabi nga nila. We're going to talk about more of energy after this break of Velvet D-League Season 2. And back to the ball game now, 11-8 in favor of FEU. 5 minutes and 43 seconds remaining, and an easy basket there for number 17. Ang taas din ng ceiling nitong si Pasinos. He can dribble the basketball, very lengthy, ang haba ng bihas. Talagang it's really difficult to guard this guy.
And if you saw on that other end, that's a well-run pick and roll. Ditong si Pasinos and itong guard niya. Pero one of the players we have to watch out, coach, itong si number 1 Pascual, the shooter from FEU.
Look at this, Pasinos using his length again. But this time he missed. Impact Ballers with a quick offense. It was blocked by Pasinos.
Pero regardless, maganda pa rin yung drive there para kay number 8, Nobleza. Look at that strong, aggressive drive by the little guy.
But well-timed block by Pasinos. All ball, meeting it upstairs.
And the Impact Ballers are gonna have to stay aggressive in this game para manalo sila against this FEU squad.
Eye in the sky play. And Balea was able to convert it after a great pass.
Balea showing some athleticism on that play.
Ganda rin ng recognition ng passer on that possession. Well-timed pass. Good ball movement and one play again for FEU. This time it's Dagkutan with an end one opportunity.
And look at that crisp passing from FEU. That ball moving from one side to the other, right to the open big man, itong si Dagkutan for that easy layup and one pa.
And FEU understands that they have an advantage if they are being on the post. Talagang ginagamit nila yung length, strength, and agility ng mga big man nila to score inside.
Alam mo, last game, coach, nahirapan itong FEU because they didn't have the size advantage against San Beda. Pero right now, they clearly have that height advantage over itong Impact Ballers.
And Impact Ballers is now having a difficulty to cross the half-court line, stolen here by the FEU Diliman. And they score in transition. This time, it's number 84 with a score. Impact Ballers trying to outrun with an open window. Just missing that gimme.
And here comes that patented press of FEU.
A counter steal here by the Impact Ballers. Fadeaway shot. Sinks that one in. Number 72, Rivas with a basket.
Good job by Rivas, spinning around, veering against his defender for that open fadeaway jumper right there sa my free throw line.
FEU Diliman. They are just up by 4 in here, and it's a traveling violation. Sabi nga nila, nauna yung hakbang bago yung step. Kidding aside, nauna yung hakbang bago mag-dribble.
Tama, that was a clear travel right there by Tulin.
And on your screen, Coach Louie of the Impact Ballers. Impact Ballers, great crossover move, driving inside. What a pass and what a finish by Nobleza.
And look at Baleo on that play, wrapping it around to Nobleza for that easy layup. Showing some skills in that play with the behind the back wrap around pass to his teammate.
Ang hirap nung pasa na yun sa bailout pass na wrap around pa.
So we're noticing some skills from the impact ballers.
And like what we've said earlier in this game, skillful itong mga players ng impact ballers. Yun nga lang, challenge sila on the height against FEU Diliman.
And yun, kanina nakausap ko tong si Coach Luis San Buenaventura from the impact ballers. And binanggit niya na itong team niya, it's just a newly formed team. They've only joined other commercial leagues na konti pa lang. Pero ang goal talaga niya dito is to get camaraderie, get brotherhood, get his players to the next level. And at the same time, just have fun and enjoy basketball.
And so far, they are really doing well despite that they are down by 4 here in the first period. Aaron, with 3 minutes and 16 seconds, I like the energy that they are showing.
And most especially the guard play from the impact ballers. May kita mo, they have a lot of talented guards from Nobleza, from Balea. They know how to break down their defenders in the one-on-one play.
And what is the call in here? It is an offensive foul whistle against the Gutan. Full court pressure now for the FEU. Here comes impact ballers. What will be the whistle? It is a foul called against the FEU.
And FEU doubling on that first pass off the inbound. So para sa impact ballers, you're gonna have to find a man to flash agad para to get out of that double team.
And on your screen, a legendary big man coming off the FEU Tamaraw squad, Coach Mark Isip, our masterclass batchmate. And he's my buddy actually.
Yeah, one of our classmates from the masterclass, itong si Coach Mark Isip.
Hindi na ako magugulat kung one of these days tatabi sa atin si Coach Mark Isip as part of our panel. Here comes impact ballers crossing the half-court line. Running on the fast break, double clutch finish for Lozada.
And finally, the impact ballers getting an uncontested shot on that play. That might be the first one.
So exactly 2 minutes remaining. 20-16. FEU trying to jump from the perimeter. Rebound battle goes to the impact baller. A counter steal by the FEU Diliman. A foul will be whistled.
And FEU playing aggressive as usual. Getting those turnovers forced para dito sa impact ballers. This is their bread and butter talaga itong press nila. Tutuloy-tuloy nila to.
And on the free throw area, number 81, one of the starters for the FEU squad. Parang ito sa cornerstone ng offense nila. Itong si number 81 of the FEU.
Yeah, and he's been showing an all-around game, driving, getting to the right spots at the right time para for those open layups inside.
Second shot is good. Impact ballers. Lozada again, this time with a left-hand layup. Almost, but not quite for him. Here comes number 84. Drops it. Kick out play. Nice dribble drive offense there for Gutierrez of FEU.
Good job by Gutierrez driving it instead of taking the outside shot. I believe he's missed 2 shots pero yun, pinasok niya muna sa loob.
Acrobatic finish turns into turnover. Number 84 drops it and it's a score. Bailout pass is great for number 84 in that play. And number 81 didn't put it into waste. Ayaw magpahinga ng dalawang squad na to, Aaron. Talagang run and gun sila up until the end of this first period.
And they both have the luxury to do this kasi kung check mo mga bench nila, puno lahat. FEU side, impact baller side. So we're gonna be in for a treat na takbuhan today.
And this is an exciting, this is a Pinoy brand of basketball, Aaron. Right? A run and gun style. Talagang grit and grind offense ang nakikita natin dito. Lozada from downtown, missing it. Rebound battle goes to number 14. Here comes Gutierrez. Season opening. Gutierrez scores for 2.
And itong si Gutierrez, he's a really big player, can shoot from outside. You could see there, took it all the way and drove it. So versatile itong si Gutierrez.
Is that Nobleza? Oh, correction, that's Rivas with that right-hand layup.
And good job by Rivas cuffing that ball for that low pickup to avoid the defender for that easy layup.
With just 3 seconds remaining. Are they aware about the clock? And that's the end of the first period. 30-20, a high-scoring first period in favor of FEU. We'll be back after this break. And welcome back here at the Wellness Center of the AFP. This is the most secured place for you to play basketball. The heart of the defense of Philippines, right, Aaron? 30-20 now in favor of the FEU. Start of our second period. Ang taas ng opensa natin dito for both squad. What can you say about that?
Yeah, and speaking of defense kanina, itong impact ballers, they're gonna have to do a better job dito kasi ang FEU, puro inside attack sila, imposing their might dun sa paint. So, as we can see naman, itong impact ballers, mas maliit sila. Actually, minsan, nagpa-5 guard lineup sila sa court. So, they're gonna have to do a better job at guarding people like number 17, itong si Pasino, si Dakutan, pati ito si Carino, the biggest guy in the court right now.
But one good thing that I noticed here in the Impact Baller squad, talagang yung guards nila willing to drive and penetrate inside, nakikipaglaban sa rebound. Yun yung gusto natin, yung nakikita natin yung puso kahit mas maliliit yung mga players. And talking about puso, on the floor now is number 15, Pingris.
Yeah, and Pingris, itong si Mick Pingris, the son of one of the PBA legends, Gilas legends, Mark Pingris. So finally, we get to see him in action right now.
And what happened in here, let's clarify that. So we're going to clarify something in here. We'll be back here. I think there is something or just a scratch on the hand of number 17. Siyempre, pag may konting blood, that's still a substitution needs to happen. But he will be back anytime soon. It's not really serious, pero preventive measure, and it's part of the rules, of course, for the safety of everyone.
And number 1, Pascual from FEU, we haven't seen him shoot yet. So I'm expecting him to maybe pop off in this game kasi ito si Pascual, shooter talaga to.
I know that kid. Actually, I've covered a lot of his game on the other ball clubs that he joined. Magaling na gwardiya itong si number 1 Pascual. And I'm really happy to see him now playing for the FEU squad. Because I remember I mentioned it on one of my coverages that I'm really excited na makikita to na mapupunta sa club-based team. Eh, yun yung isa sa gusto nating ma-noticed also dito sa Velvet D-League. Yung nasa club-based, makapuha ng mga schools and scholarship for them to help their family and also reach their dreams to be a professional basketball player. That's one step on getting it.
And one of those kids who has that potential to get that scholarship is itong si number 10, Balea from the Impact Ballers. Kita mo doon, ang ganda ng drive niya. Very athletic player.
And he is really showing na hindi lang heart yung meron siya, hindi lang puso, pati galing meron tong si Balea. Baseline inbound here for Pingris. Gives it over to Carino. Carino, what a footwork for the big man Carino.
And that's a nice drop step by Carino. Really big guy pero very nimble on his feet.
Yung footwork yun ni Coach Mark Isip.
I'm sure he learned that from him.
That's Balea will go to the free throw line now. We just mentioned his name and he's ready right away to attack, and the foul will be called against number 34, Dulin.
Courageous drive right there by Balea. Kahit nakita nitong si Dulin, si Carino, dire-diretso pa din. Sumasabay pa rin itong si Balea.
It's just Balea missed his first free throw shot. Another opportunity for him. Scoring his second shot. Pingris breaking down. Now it's Pascual. What one good thing about Pascual, hindi niya masyado hinahanap yung tira niya, right? He will just play to the flow of the offense and get his game going.
Yeah, and he understands now the advantage right now is nasa bigs. So binibigay niya talaga yung bola, trying to feed the big men.
However, this time, Carino commits a turnover. Medyo nag-alangan si Carino kung anong klaseng dribble ba, kung drop step, or he will spin hard to the basket.
And I think he was a bit too out of his zone right there. Nasa may 3-point line kasi siya.
Rebound here by Dolin. Pascual with the basketball. Switching hands right in the mid-air, Pascual.
And look at that skill by Pascual. The high pickup, curving that ball from the top of his head. Tapos magli-left-handed layup naman siya, pero yun nga lang, na-foul siya on that play.
So on the free throw line, Pascual. Nowadays yung ganun, yung high pickup, low pickup, it's being taught already. Tinuturo na yon sa training camps. During the time talagang kung anong klaseng pickup yan, as long as you're going to finish, yun yung tinitignan yung mga coaches. But now, every single detail talagang tinitignan na kasi it will be an advantage for you to know kung anong klaseng pickup ba gagawin mo.
Yeah, and especially with NBA players like James Harden, paborito niya yung mga pickup na to. High pickup, low pickup, mid pickup. And it's a really good way of drawing fouls. Like we saw Pascual right there drawing a foul.
Especially if you have an upper body strength, talagang mas magiging advantage mo yun. Balea gives it over to number 28. Being double teamed, Lavares commits a traveling violation.
And good job by FEU to surround him in that play.
Double team kagad si Carino tsaka si Dolin on that possession. And Dolin count that basket and he'll go to the free throw line for another chance.
And that's been the second miscommunication of the Impact Ballers this game, leaving a guy wide open right there, losing their man.
Yung kanina, we are able to have some, look at this replay, almost a dunk for Dolin. Sabi nga natin kanina, ka-shooting natin to, si Dolin lang. They're really early because they are dorm boys. So they went here early to do a early shooting, get their game going. Parang ready sila na maglaro for today's game.
Yun talaga advantage nila kasi they live together, they eat together, they sleep together, they do everything together itong FEU. So talagang magkakilala na to. As we mentioned a while ago, kaya itong sina Dolin, good chemistry with each other.
One good thing about this squad also, if they want to do practice, aakit lang sila. Nasa ilalim lang ng gym nila yung dorm nila eh. So if you're just going to go upstairs, you can do your shoot around already early in the morning.
Yeah, very convenient for these players. Kaya tinan mo naman yung mga results nila, magaling.
Pingris for 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net for number 15, Pingris.
And Pinger showing us that long-range stroke on that play.
And still here, Dolin all alone. 2 points, a quick 5 points for FEU Diliman. Timeout will be whistled by Coach Louie.
Ito ang liga, ito ang liga, ito ang sumabay, tumakda, tumalon, di nako, tumitres, lumilay up nang hindi ka post. Mga moves na pang-hoops, ang lupet, smooth na smooth. Pasok sa galawang panliga na ikaw ang bida. Velvet winig, basketball, illegal, velvet winig, basketball, illegal, velvet winig.
So back to the ball game after that timeout of Impact Ballers. FEU is up in here 42 to 23. And look at this choking defense now of FEU. Ball ends up on the hands of Lozada. Lozada with a scooping finish. It's good.
A nice finish by Lozada, throwing that ball up before the defense could even get set up on that play.
And one difficult thing there is nasa kanan na siya. Kaliwa yung ginamit niya na pang finish.
And sobrang soft touch yun, feathery touch right there by Lozada.
Pascual short on the jumper. Rebound here by Carino. Triple teamed inside. Wala nang magawa yung mga players ng Impact Ballers then just to hack Carino.
Carino about 6'3", 6'4", really big guy. Pati yung body niya very wide, kita mo dun. Kaya no chance talaga tong Impact Ballers on that offensive rebound.
And he has also a smooth looking jumper. Hindi awkward yung jumper niya for a big young man. Perfect on the charity stripe. So substitution. Yun yata yung mga tinuro ni Coach Mark Isip kay Carino, yung mga free throw shooting, kasi Coach Mark Isip is a known shooter from the perimeter area.
And yun na nga, sloppy plays right there by the impact ballers. Lumalaki na ang lamang ng FEU.
That's one thing that they need to limit the turnover, because FEU is a known squad na talagang i-utilize yung mga points from turnovers. Here comes impact ballers. Impact ballers again driving inside. This time it missed. That's Rivas will have a chance again on the line.
And Rivas showing some strength on that play. 2 FEU defenders on him. Pero he still goes through both of them, bumps them, and gets that foul.
So number 83 of FEU is back on the playing court. Rivas, first shot is good. Isa rin to sa pwedeng makakuha or mapagbigay ng momentum back on the impact ballers. Remember, they started well playing neck to neck against the FEU. Talagang on the second period, medyo lumalayo itong FEU. They need to be back on this game. Hindi nila pwedeng hayaan lumaki yung kalamangan, because it will be really difficult for them to be back competing against a mightier FEU squad or a bigger FEU squad.
And they need to keep doing that, just keep running, kasi may speed advantage itong impact ballers over the FEU guys. Kasi tinaman ang mga players nila, itong si Nobleza, people like Balea, quick fire guards is what they have.
Ping this again for 3. This time he missed. Rebound by number 4. Rebound battle picked up by Lozano. Lozano against Pascual. Gives it over to number 2, but Pascual denied that shot upstairs.
Pascual showing some defense.
And nakita mo yung block na yun ni Pascual. He was just 1 or 2 step behind against his opponent. Pero hinabol niya yun almost at the rim.
And blocking is really about timing, so it's not always about who can jump higher, who's taller. And you can see Pascual there, tinime niya talaga yung block niya for, it was really clean, that was all ball.
You know, talking about proper timing on blocking shots, isa sa mga players ng PBA na hindi kataasan tumalon, even hindi kabilisan tumakbo is Justin Chua, but he led, or he's one of the previous or past season ago, parang siya yung isa sa top 5 na shot blocker sa PBA.
And you would think that players that would get the top end block sa PBA, sila Japet Aguilar, sila Fajardo, sino pa ba, sila Stan Hardinger, pero ang nakakuha si Justin Chua.
Imagine that, sabi nga ni Mikey Reyes, di ba? Galata lang yung talon ni Justin Chua, but it's all about timing. That's how efficient he is.
That's a 1-3-1 press right there by FEU.
And here comes FEU with that left-hand finish, no good. Rebound battle ends up on impact ballers.
Interesting to see that 1-3-1 press. First time I've seen FEU actually utilize it in this Velvet D-League.
1-3-1 half-court press. Iintayin nila na mga pasok yung opponent sa half-court line, tsaka sila magtatrap. Impact ballers dropping the basketball. And Bacarizas wasn't able to control that basketball. It ends up on the FEU squad now.
And the impact ballers offense was a bit too out of control on that possession.
Number 83 gives it over to Gutierrez. 84 for 3. Offline on that corner jumper. Impact ballers now. Gives it over to Lozano. Crossing over, floater, signature move for him, no good. Dagutan gets it, now it's Gutierrez. Gutierrez slowing things down. And number 17 scores from the perimeter.
And Pasino showing us that hand is okay, making that corner midi.
Actually, what happened on that hand is nagka-scratch pala yung hand ni Pasinos. Nagkaroon ng konting dugo and our referees called it out right away. Kaya binalutan lang niya ng Mueller tape. Even him, hindi nga niya napansin na dumudugo yung kamay niya because it's not that serious really. Lozano blocked there by Pasinos.
Pasino showing us the length and athleticism on that play, blocking that shot.
Talagang outstretched arm itong si Pasinos.
That's reminiscent of Renzo Bando.
Talagang ganun man-block on the 3-point area, no? And he's even doing that on the right on the Korea, di ba? Nakakapag-ganun sa klaseng shot block. Play continues in here. Gutierrez dunks it on the fast break opportunity. 17-year-old player that can hit that rim real hard.
Gutierrez showing us some athleticism on that play. Kala ko kanina puro shooting lang to si Gutierrez.
Look at that Pinoy step of Lozano. Fly-by move.
And we're getting a flurry of highlights in this second quarter, coach.
I'm really happy to watch this kid Lozano here. He's not the tallest player, not even the quickest or even the strongest, but yung skill level ng bata na to ibang klase.
Kaya itong impact ballers talaga, coach, ang dami nilang talented guards.
Look at this. Whoop. Fly-by move. He knows that he has a taller defender in front of him. Talagang pinalipad niya muna bago niya i-make sure na ma-score niya yung basket.
And you'll notice with Lozano, he's not the type of player to bump his defender when he drives. He's more of a finesse player, high IQ player. Kaya tinan mo yung mga drives niya, puro quick finish, puro one step, or ganon, euro to the fake.
And on this one, goes up, down hard for Gutierrez. Floater. Baby hook is good for Pasinos. Correction, that's Dagkutan with the 2-point basket. 1 minute and 12 seconds and turnover again for the impact ballers. This is not the scenario that you want to see if you're rooting for impact ballers.
And I'm really liking the big man play from the FEU side. They're recognizing na kung kailan sila kailangan kumat sa loob to get those easy drop passes.
And ball is on the ground now. What will be the call? Is there a foul? Yes, there is. Foul will be whistled against number 83 of FEU.
And itong si Nobleza really reminds me of Kian Baclaan kahit sa katawan niya and sa galaw niya. With that speed and athleticism na pinapakita niya as a small guard.
But Kian Baclaan was able to build his muscle now when he played on the UAAP. Talagang medyo lumaki na yung katawan nitong si Kian Baclaan. Pasinos airmails that shot, but the ball goes now to the impact ballers, but correction. Ball stays with FEU. With 13 seconds remaining here in the shot clock. Offensive foul will be whistled against Pasinos.
And last shot right now for the impact baller squad, so they still have a chance to cut this lead down to 20 or even 19 before the first half ends.
That is right. It's a smart move for them to hold this basketball now and make this as their last shot. Para makakuha sila ng momentum. Almost, I'm about to say that momentum sana yon para makapag-move on sila or maganda yung pagpasok nila on the second half.
But there you go, they gave it up, and now FEU has the last shot for this game, for this first half.
A chance for them now after that steal. Lozano fakes. And one opportunity again for Lozada. Correction, that's Lozada pala ang pangalan nitong bata na to. Look at the flyby. Mahilig sa flyby move tong si Lozada, no? Oop. And
Yeah.
there you go now.
As we said kanina, he's not the type to bump his opponent. He's the type to out-fake him, outsmart him, or do some crafty move para to get through the opponent.
It's really great to use that shot fake. But unfortunately, he missed that throw shot, and that is the end of our second period. 55-35 in favor of FEU Diliman. Wellness Center at the heart of Quezon City. FEU Diliman competing against the Impact Ballers. Aaron, FEU is up in here 55-35 against Impact Baller. What happened? What went wrong? What went right for these two squads?
And FEU just realizing their size advantage against the Impact Ballers, pounding it inside the paint. Players like Dulin, players like Pasinos, just imposing their might inside. Itong si Carino rin. So talagang na-recognize nila yung inside presence nila and they forced it in. For the Impact Ballers naman, kayang-kaya pa nila tong game na to. It's just the third quarter. The third quarter just started. Kailangan lang maka-rhythm itong guards nila and they have to guard the paint more.
And here comes Pascual now being well defended on that. Here comes 83, gives it over to Pasinos. Great ball movement. Pascual open for three, no good. But Pasinos cleaning up the board.
And Pasinos is eating during this game. Nakakailan na yan.
He's really using it. Talagang nakikita yung advantage nila down low. And they're maximizing it. Great job actually for them maximizing their length. Here comes Impact Ballers. Floater is good. Great drop pass, perfect execution. And Noblezada was able to score inside.
That was Balea to Nobleza. So two quick fire guards helping each other to get the Impact Ballers up.
So sabi nga natin, if you are down by a huge margin, you just take it one possession at a time. Play defense, make some stops against your opponent, and then convert easily on the other end. Hindi mo kailangan biglain yung run. Just one possession at a time. Hindi mo kailangan mag-rattle.
And I'm sure it can start from this guy, itong si number 1, si Lozada. Pero ito si Balea.
Balea using the screen. Balea gives it over. Same play. But same result for the Impact Ballers. Talagang ginagamit nila yung penetrating skills ng mga guards nila to break down the defense.
And that was really a difficult shot by number 72, Rivas, over the outstretched arms of itong si number 17, si Pasinos.
However, Rivas will be called with a personal foul after trying to push the Pasinos out of the paint. Pick and roll play. Pascual stop and pop. Missing that perimeter J. And what will be the call in here? It is a blocking foul against number 83 of FEU Diliman.
Kita mo talaga doon yung shiftiness nitong si Balea, pati yung strength niya. Dribbling to the left, biglang nag-shift siya to the right. Accelerate agad.
And a foul will be whistled against number 27. And it's a technical foul whistled. Let's wait for the official call before. Because I think nangyari doon, medyo nagkaroon ng konting dikitan itong si Nobleza and also number 83 or number 27 of FEU.
Some small entanglement there dun sa inbound play.
So technical foul will be called against Nobleza. But personal foul will be called against number 27. Number 1, sizing up, using the screen. Number 10 spins, floats, but missing the shot.
Good move na sana yun para kay Balea. Just couldn't get the banker to go.
Carino, right hand finish is good.
And the big man once again showing some mobility on that play.
You know, one good thing about Carino, finish talaga yung mga finish niya as a big man. He can finish it facing the basket or back to the basket. But foul will be whistled against Pascual.
And Pascual not having the best of games right now. Nakakailang error na rin siya and missed shots.
Crossover and 2 free throws will be given out to Balea. So on the line, shooting 2 free throws is Balea after the foul given out by Pasinos. Balea missing the first one.
At talagang mahirapan sila dito makahabol if they can't capitalize on these free throws. With that lead, it's gonna balloon even more para dito sa FEU.
And look at that rebound but unable to convert. Ang ganda sana nung rebound doon. Itong si number 8 of Impact Ballers, Nobleza. 62-39 with 6 minutes and 27 seconds. FEU Diliman in full control. Great steal here by Lozada. Lozada trying to outrun everyone. Great drop pass but unable to capitalize that pass of Lozada.
And that's a sorry miss right there for number 20.
And one play again for Pascual. Nakita mo yung body control ni Pascual. Absorbing the contact, changing the shot right in the midair.
And if the Impact Ballers weren't able to capitalize on that easy shot on the other end, ito naman si Pascual. That difficult shot, he made it through the contact plus the foul.
Umiga man ng konti sa ere itong si Pascual after that contact. Ganon din yung move ko, Aaron, pagka nakakabump ako. Kaso una na yung balaan ko pag bagsak.
Back in the days, no, coach?
Great block shot there by number 17. Baseline inbound for the Impact Ballers. Crossing over, Balea. Drop pass was intercepted. Number 78 with the basketball. Lozada for 3. In and out, but they control the rebound. Balea unable to score using that acrobatic move. Dulin posting up the shorter Lozada. Overshoots it. Fade away for number 81. Missing it. But the ball stays with FEU.
That was a messy 3 possessions in a row. Walang nangyari doon for both teams. Pero I noticed dito sa Impact Ballers, they're actually having poor spacing right now on their offense side. Dikit-dikit mga player nila kaya nahirapan sila mag-drive.
Great inbound play but unable to convert. Ball stays with FEU. Ang daming possession na nabibigay for the FEU on this time. Pero medyo nahihirapan din sila maka-convert. Number 84 inbounding it. Gives it over to Pascual. Pascual asking for a screen. Double high screen, spin, gets away, and he scores using that left-hand scooping finish.
And finally, Pascual answering the call, showing us his finishing ability on that play with a spin to the left. The difficult finish there for Pascual.
Nung nakita niya na nagpunta lahat ng kalaban niya on his left side, umispin naman siya papunta sa kabilang location.
And alam mo itong si Pascual, he really reminds me of one of his kuyas from the Team A squad ng UAP sa FEU Juniors. Itong si Dwayne Miranda. Very similar build sila. They're both quick guards who like to shoot. And I was able to train with Dwayne Miranda nung pandemic and nakikita ko yung laro nitong ni Pascual kay Dwayne. Very similar sila.
Dwayne Miranda, one of the gunners of the FEU Juniors, nasa UAAP na and he is making his own name. You know, syempre alam naman natin yung daddy niya, right? Denok Miranda, who is the head coach now of the seniors team of FEU, who also played for FEU squad.
And also CP Miranda, one of the sons of Sir Denok and itong kapatid ni Dwayne. But then he's not playing in this game lang.
Number 34 gives it over to Pingris. Pingris kicks the ball out to Dulin. Dulin muscling his way through. And he will have his chance on the free throw area.
And that's a big boy move by Dulin, backing down his defender from the 3-point line. Dire-diretso itong si Dulin.
First shot for Dulin. Making his first one.
And Dulin with that KD frame, Kevin Durant frame, sobrang payat nitong si Dulin. Pero kita mo naman yung sky-high potential for him.
And that's one of the trend now ng mga players, yung tall and lanky but can do a little bit of everything.
And once players like Dulin start to build muscle and get even taller, build more skills, iba talaga makikita mo from kids like this.
So now FEU is in the penalty situation and free throw will be given out here for Lazada. So Uno Lozada missing his first shot. And Coach Louis not liking what he is seeing now here. They are down 39-67.
And the lead just keeps ballooning and ballooning kasi talagang di makontrol nitong impact ballers yung inside attack ng FEU.
Lozada penetrates but unable to convert. But he will have his chance on the line again.
A really shifty move by Lozada, rejecting the screen, driving to his non-dominant hand for the floater.
And Aaron, FEU Diliman is now in the early penalty situation. So kailangan i-capitalize ng impact ballers itong penalty situation na to trim this lead down.
And that's credits to their very aggressive guard play. Itong si Nobleza, itong si Lozada, pati itong si Balea, players like that. Pero yun talaga di nila ma-stop yung inside attack ng FEU.
That three players that you mentioned, they're like the Cerberus of these impact ballers. Yung three-headed guard ng underworld. You know, talking about the Greek mythology. Ganun, nakakatakot kalaban itong tatlong players.
Yeah,
ito.
three-point guards. Para to yung Phoenix Suns dati, yung si Goran Dragic, Eric Bledsoe, pati si, I forgot the last player. It's Goran Dragic, Eric Bledsoe, and
Isaiah, I think.
yeah, Isaiah Thomas. Yung tatlo na yun. So parang ganun, mga quick fire guards who can do everything on the court.
But the challenge there is, how are they going to defend the taller wing players? Yun naman yung maging payoff nung ganong klaseng lineup.
Yeah, that's their disadvantage right now.
Here comes impact ballers. Now outlet pass, Dulin. Easy finish for Dulin.
And I thought Dulin was gonna jump that home.
A timeout will be whistled by impact ballers and we'll be back after this break. With 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining here at the third period, 71-41 in favor of the FEU still. Impact ballers trying to find their groove going here at the third quarter. They need to do it now or else the window of opportunity to win this game will be close to them.
And here we see some fresh subs para dito sa impact ballers. Itong si number 00. The guy with the arm sleeve right there. First time natin makita.
That's actually a unique number to wear, number 00. That's for Russell.
Actually, a lot of new faces right now for the impact ballers.
They have a big man as well guarding number 4. But Dulin inside, out muscling his defender there.
And Dulin recognizing agad dun na height advantage siya over every one of the impact ballers players. Kaya tinan mo, dire-diretso siya agad for that inside attack.
You know, if you're going to look at the lineup of FEU Diliman, their 3 players, their 5, 4, and 3 is taller than the biggest or the tallest player of the impact ballers. Ganon taas yung advantage nila in terms of their height.
And I think even itong si Mick Pingris, yung shooting guard nila, siya na ata yung same height ng tallest player dito sa Impact Ballers 5 on the court. So ganun talaga kalayo yung height disparity ng both teams.
Great challenge on that play. 3-point shot, nothing but the bottom of the net for number 24.
And I'm sure Coach Luis San Buenaventura is trying to find a different matchup, a different mix of players right now with his platoon substitution para makahanap ng spark from his bench.
Pingris inside, and he is fouled.
And good job by Pingris recognizing na his teammate was trapped in that corner. Cutting right there for that almost an easy basket right there for Pingris off that cut.
A perfect timed cut for Pingris and making his first shot on the line. Second shot for Pingris.
Good stroke right there by Pingris.
Perfect on the free throw area. Full court pressure again for the FEU Diliman. Outlet pass was tapped. Ball goes in the hands of Pingris. Outlet pass to Gutierrez. Gutierrez pumps and scores. Number 14 Gutierrez with an easy basket.
And Gutierrez just too big on that play.
Look at this FEU Diliman. Full court pressure again. 3-on-1. And Dagutan miscommunicated that pass. Open sana si Dolin dun sa right area.
But he chose to give it to the contested player on the other side, itong si number 84.
Here comes Impact Ballers crossing the half-court line. Losing his footing there. Gives it over to Russell. Back to Russell. Floater. Overshoots it. Rebound battle goes to Gutierrez. Outlet pass to Dolin. Dolin with a walk in the park finish.
And it's just too easy right now for FEU. Puro fast break layups na sila. This lead is gonna balloon even more if Impact Ballers doesn't stop this run.
And look at this full court pressure. It's really choking. And at 8 seconds, backcourt violation will be whistled against the Impact Ballers.
And with the length and athleticism combined with the IQ nitong players ng FEU, mahihirapan talaga itong Impact Ballers to break this press.
So they need to have someone help the ball handler, like maybe on the weak side or in the safe side area. At least someone na pwedeng pasahan in case na mape-pressure. Look at that rebound by Dolin.
And tira mo to, mahirapan talaga sila pag-break ng press, especially with those 3 Spitfire guards not on the court for the Impact Ballers.
Russell gives it over to number 24 for 3. Missing that shot.
And everything's just rushed right now for the Impact Ballers. Nothing happening on their pace.
Pingris on the right wing decides to penetrate. Spins, floats. Almost but not quite for Pingris. Number 24. Russell for 3. Short. Ball goes back to FEU Diliman with 37 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. So Gutierrez will rest for correction at number 80. Here comes Pingris. Pingris floats but unable to score.
Almost gets that
Intercepted.
hang time finish.
Dolin decides to operate his lips. And good thing now, kudos to our floor general ng Velvet D-League. Maraming salamat. And siya din yung ating technical helper also. Thank you for mopping the floor now for today's game.
See him with the headphones right there, mopping the floor. Dual job.
Kudos to you, man. You know, he's helping us with our audio. And ngayon tumutulong rin siya sa pag-mop ng ating court in case he needed to. And that is the end of our third period. 81-44 in full control. FEU Diliman will be back after this break. And this is the start of our fourth and final period for today's matchup between FEU and the Impact Ballers, and Miller was able to score for 2. Number 0, Miller on the spearhead of their defense. Here comes the double team now. Miller with a steal. Will he be a thriller as well? But unable to score. That fast break finish.
Back-to-back stops though by Miller, so good plays from him.
A stocky player as well. Number 0, Miller for the FEU. Pasinas with a rebound. Here comes number 83. Gives it over to Gutierrez. Jumper on the right wing. Rebound by Pasinos with an easy putback.
And no box out on the part of the Impact Ballers. Pasinos getting an easy open layup on that putback.
Lozada. Stoling it. Here comes Miller. Miller out-muscling everybody, but great pass and great score by number 83. Great recognition for Miller. What can you say about this kid?
Good bailout right there by Miller, realizing na mabablock siya on that play. And also, good part by his teammates showing up for that easy open fast break layup.
And parang nakakatakot bantayan tong si Miller. He will really bump you into the chest talaga.
Kung kanina binanggit natin tong si Lozada from the Impact Ballers, he's a finesse player. Tong si Miller, baliktad to. He's gonna go for that contact, fish for that foul.
And he's not afraid of any contact. Talagang sasagasaan niya like a rampaging train itong si Miller.
And he can do that because if you look at his body type, he's a stocky point guard, malaki katawan, even if he's not the tallest of players.
And Coach Mark Isip signaling the play for his team. Great drop pass to Pasinos again. Pasinos really leaving his time down low.
And that's some big-to-big action right there from Gutierrez, driving it down the paint with the wraparound to his big man Pasinos.
Lozada. Drop pass was intercepted by Gutierrez. Gutierrez decides to bring the basketball down. Stop, pops. No good. Rebound here by the Impact Ballers. Lavares with a rebound. Balea losing it, but Lozada with a control now. Lozada with his signature 1-2 step.
And that's a smooth move right there from Lozada with a smooth euro right there to the floater, swishes it.
It's like a sweet Lou Williams move itong si Lozada. Hindi siya ganun kalakas na player pero napaka-shifty. Miller fakes, stop, pops, short again. Reverse layup, now in the hands of Balea. And a foul will be whistled against Gutierrez. Or correction, it's against number 83 of FEU Diliman.
And that's a deep three by the...
Lozada missing it. Pero ang layo nga ng tira ng Lozada on that possession. But if that's his shot, actually if my players are really doing it in practice and making it, I'm really allowing them to do it on the game. Pero kung hindi naman kailangan sa game at di mo pinapractice, my God, you will sit on the bench if you will do that on my team.
Tama, and mukha naman may license to shoot itong si Lozada kasi si Coach Louie naman di naman nagalit on that play.
And he's a known shooter as well. Nakita naman natin, he can knock down threes. But he is a bit challenged now kasi malalaki yung bumabantay sa kanya rather.
Pero we can really see the offensive skills on this kid, Lozada. Really shifty player with a lot of moves.
Lozada gives it over to number 72, Rival. Balea rejected. Meet you up there by Pasinos.
That's two athletic players going at each other. Pasinos just winning the battle on that play.
They're swatting that ball away right out of bounds itong si Pasinos. Balea for 3, missing it.
And Balea not having the best of quarters right now.
Pasinos on the high post. Gives it over to Miller. Miller, great pass and great score there by Pasinos.
And alam mo itong si Miller, kahit hindi siya titira, babangga pa rin siya kahit pasa lang. Kita mo naman dun, bumangga muna bago pinasa. Talagang bump first player to si Miller.
Bump first player, it's a new one, new terminology. We have shoot first now, we have bump first.
Kung may shoot first ka, may pass first, meron tayong bump first itong si Miller.
Balea gives it over to Lozada for 3. And there you go now, able to make a 3-point shot. Number 1, Lozada.
That's deep and down for Lozada.
Gutierrez against Lozada, but Gutierrez commits a traveling violation. Lozada against Miller. Lozada using the screen, decides to pull up for 3, no good. Gutierrez all the way to the basket.
Too easy again for Gutierrez, but he's just really too big for the defenders of the Impact Ballers.
Balea to Russell. Is it Russell? Correct me if I'm wrong. But Gutierrez with a rebound. And Rival with a steal. Rival against Miller. Blocking foul will be called against Miller.
And Rival trying to give Miller a taste of his own medicine with that chest bump right there.
But Miller really stayed in front of Rival after that bump.
Showing some body control, standing his ground. Malakas talaga ang katawan nitong si Miller.
Second shot is good. 93-49 with 4 minutes and 6 seconds. Miller calling out for a horns play. Floater. It's good for Dagkutan.
And the lead is really just going up right now kasi masyado nang madali ang offensive end for the FEU side.
So the question here, are they going to meet or reach the century mark for this game for the FEU squad? We understand that the window of winning here for the Impact Ballers is now closed. Pero syempre gusto nilang ipakita kung ano yung basketball talaga na meron sila. And they really want to fight up until the end, which is a great attitude to have.
And alam mo, for pride, I think the Impact Ballers should try to target na hindi umabot ng 100 itong FEU. That should be their goal for this last 3 and 18.
That's really great mindset. Kailangan hindi kayo umabot ng 100. Even though that we are down, we have still some challenges for our team, or challenge for our team. Tama ka dun, At least stop them when reaching 100. Because again, this is a developmental league. You need to understand and learn not only from your coach but also from your opponent. Kung magaling yung opponent mo, get some skills. Actually, may mga players na gumagaling sila because they are getting a little bit of the skills na nakikita nila sa mga nakakalaban nila or naging teammates nila. And they're being better than who they idolize into kasi napapagtagpi-tagpi nila kung ano yung mga nakukuha nilang skills. And an offensive foul will be whistled against number 27 of FEU.
Yan, on the part of the Impact Ballers, kung di sila makakascore, dapat di rin nila papascorein itong FEU.
Balea gives the ball over. Now it's Balea again with the ball. Entry pass, almost a steal. Now it's completely stolen. Who gets it? It's Pingris with a basketball. And now he scores for 2.
Pingris with a nice finger roll right there, jumping from far from the ring, pero nakuha pa rin niya yun.
Athletic din itong si Pingris, right? Maybe it's really on his genes yung ganong kataas na athleticism. Here comes FEU again, number 84, setting up the play for them. Dagutan with the basketball. Dagutan to number 84. Back to Dagutan. Dagutan with an easy finish inside.
And FEU running that pick and roll play to perfection with Dagutan.
And Dagutan really understand how the pick and roll goes. Talagang ready siya to catch the basketball after his screen. Double clutch finish, almost but not quite. Well defended shot there for Impact Ballers. Here comes the FEU. Dagutan, medyo malakas yung pasa. Papunta ay Dagutan on that play. Balea missing it. Dagutan, ball was stolen. Number 2 to number 20, and perimeter J is good for number 20.
And finally, the ball going into the bucket for the Impact Ballers.
That's Escargo with the basket. 99-55. Here comes FEU to number 84. Step back 3. Rebound here by number 83. He loses the letter. Number 6. 38 seconds. Down to 30. Here comes number 72. Almost traveling. Who'll get the ball? It's number 2 of Impact Ballers. And shot clock violation for the Impact Ballers. Now 19.3 seconds. Shot clock is already off. FEU will have the final say on this.
And I would assume na FEU isn't gonna take the last shot na dito kasi laki na rin naman ng lead nila.
So, medyo tama yung prediction natin. Put a challenge to yourself if you are down by a huge margin. No one will reach 100 in this game, but still, a great game for FEU and Impact Ballers. Our winner here for our 1700 division, FEU Diliman. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be back.
Ito ang liga, ito ang liga, ito ang liga. Ito ang liga, ito ang liga, ito ang liga. Ipakita mo, ipakita mo, ipakita mo ang kaya mong gawin. Ipakita mo, ipakita mo, ipakita mo ang kaya mong gawin. Ito ang liga, ito ang liga, ito ang liga. Ito ang liga, ito ang liga, ito ang liga.
And welcome back here at the AFP Wellness Center. We have here on my side our best player of the game, Patrick Pasinos. Patrick, first of all, congratulations. You played real well, but we understand you experienced an injury on your right finger. How did you overcome the fear of having that kind of injury?
Nagpa-rehab lang po ako everyday. Tapos, papinatip ko pa bago po yung laro.
So you have it taped properly. So maganda naman yung pinakita mo. And ito ngayon, pasalamatan mo yung mga fans mo out there. Invite them to watch Velvet Dealing.
Thank you po sa mga lahat na nanonood po. Thank you po kay Coach Mike po sa buong FEU community po, kay Coach Alan, kay Coach Deno, kay Coach Pao, kay Coach Morel po. And wala po, thank you po sa pagtuturo po sa amin po.
And again, Patrick, congratulations with that wonderful game that you shown to us. And stay tuned, guys. Our 5th and final game for this day will be up next.